I've been meaning to make an update video. I made a kind of life update video when I first landed in Mexico. I can't believe that's been 2 weeks ago now. And I'm looking like I'm going to be staying here for another 2 weeks. I did a ceramics class yesterday, and after I already paid and made the thing that I made, which I'll make a video of because it was so much fun. I think I found a new love, ceramics. I found out after I made it that it was going to take 2 weeks until it would be, cooked. I don't know what you call that, but put in the kiln. So I have to stay 2 more weeks so that I get those. And I wanted to just kind of make an update because it's been a whirlwind, and we literally have been in the whirlwind energy through the lens of the Gene Keys, which I made 2 videos about. One was just the other day in Gene Key 55, and then the first one, Gene Key 49, was when I landed. We landed in that energy, and I haven't had really time to journal like I normally would. It's just been intense in the best way possible. The fascial maneuvers are amazing, and doing them in a group of people is so special, and especially when everybody loves them and has done them and has had healing, real powerful healing benefits with them. And I heard a lot of amazing stories of how people healed themselves of autoimmune disease, struggles, like crazy struggles with depression, or it's just like you name it. People have been healing themselves and their clients with these fascial maneuvers. So that's been really powerful. Here comes my breakfast. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Muchas gracias. Oh my gosh, look at this. Thank you. Look at this. So now I'm no longer on the resort where the Immersion was. I'm at this beautiful hotel, boutique hotel called Holistica, and they have like yoga. One of the fellow coaches and colleagues in the Business Accelerator, taught a class here. I made a video of that. They have sweat lodges, they have boutiques, they have ceramic classes, which again I'm going to show you the video of, and it's just magical, pure magic. Waterfalls, pools, hammocks in the bedroom. It's just like a dream. So the Immersion, the biggest breakthrough that I had on the Immersion wasn't necessarily the fascial maneuvers, although as I was mentioning, they're very powerful. For me, it was the Business Accelerator. And I wanted to share a little bit about that because it was the biggest emotional response that I had. For anybody who knows me, I had a network that I grew many years ago. And 10 years ago, when I was 33, I had a very strong intuitive message to retire from what I was doing previously, which was teaching fitness classes, doing health and wellness. And I got some messages to reach more people, which I did not know what that meant because social media wasn't really a big thing in that way. And the other one was to get to the root of why people have setbacks. For example, in my classes, I would have clients that would get amazing results, and then event would happen in their life, and they'd be set back and lose all the work that they did. So I went really, really deep into the psychology of what it means to be a human, the biology of what it means to be human, the spirituality of what it means to be human, to really understand what this is about. And I did go on an inner journey to really understand in my own life what that was all about. And I feel that the fascia maneuvers are such a wonderful, holistic conversation to bring to life, to bring to business. And Human Garage has actually, for the first time, introduced a Business Accelerator program. So there's the fascial maneuver coach that I enrolled in to become an actual coach. And then additionally, I'm in the Business Accelerator program with Gil Petersel. who is an amazing, masterful networker. He's worked with Tony Robbins, Richard from the Virgin Airlines, and just so many amazing people. And he's very masterful at very quickly synergizing a group and helping us understand how we can really collaborate and support each other. Because we all have the same mission at the end of the day, and Human Garage's mission is to inspire 1 billion people to heal themselves. And through the conversation of fascia, I know that this is 100% possible and is needed as the systems around us are faltering and crumbling. So back to my breakthrough moment. Let me have a sip of coffee. I feel my throat almost like choking, which often happens when I'm sharing something really vulnerable, or I'm held back at times, but there was no holding back the first business meeting. So we had just done these partner fascial maneuvers, and I was getting super open. We were doing it around the chest and the ribs, and I was born with a bone that sticks out of my chest. That was a technical term the doctor used, bone sticking out of the chest. I now use it as an antenna sticking out of my heart, broadcasting this. It's a deeper story. Let's stay focused in the meeting. So I had just been super opened after these fascial maneuvers, and I'm getting ready to go into this business meeting. And I was about to put on my mascara, and I heard, "No, don't, you're gonna cry." And I thought, all right, well, that's gonna be interesting. So I get to the meeting, and everybody has an opportunity around the table to share like what their challenge is or what their business is about and what they need help with. And as everyone started to talk, they were touching on parts of this vision that I started to get 10 years ago, at the same time when I heard to retire from my previous business. And it's been a tough journey these past 10 years. I felt crazy. The vision was just so big, I had no idea where to start. And funny enough, very synchronistically, one of the women who was a part, or I knew from that previous lifetime of mine 10 years ago, or when I started creating this network, was there. We didn't know each other. We're going to be a part of the same thing. She's on the sales side of things. So she was in the meeting. And of course, we were very surprised when we saw each other in the lobby, like, "Oh my God, what are you doing here?" And it was the most amazing moment of synchronicity. And so I whispered to her, she was sitting beside me at the business meeting, and I said, "I think I'm going to cry," because I was just so like, oh my God, validated. I'm in the right place because of the people sitting around that table and what they were sharing from their hearts. And so she said to me, "You should cry." And boom, that gave me permission to just let it go, and it flowed. My tears, it was gratitude, for being there, but it was also the grief of not being sure if I would ever reach this vision, or if I was crazy for even having it. And that's the moment that really sticks out for me the most, and it's the moment that I'm just really letting my body metabolize that I am. Let's just leave it at that. So that's my life update. I am here in Mexico, flowing and glowing because I'm feeling really, really happy to be in community after many years of being in a hermit mode, and to get back into the business world, in a business world that it's acceptable to cry around a table, a mastermind table. It's acceptable to wear a sarong around a mastermind table, and it feels really good. Thanks for listening. I'll see you in the next video.